Now let's see how we can delete a specific node. So for this, first we need to add click listener for our delete option. So image delete dot set on click listener, new on click listener. Similar to this update or edit functionality, first we'll show a dialog for user confirmation. So public void say confirm delete dialog. Okay. Then we need to create a design or a layout for that dialog. So dialog underscore delete. Okay. If you check the design, we need to simply add three text views. First is for this confirmation message and these two for options. So I am adding first text view here. Okay. Text size will be say 16 sp. Then text color will be black. Okay. Then we need one horizontal layout. So layouts horizontal, and in that layout we'll add two text views for those options, yes or no. Text underscore delete and text underscore cancel. Okay, so here the text will be no and here yes. Let's add some margin, left margin like 30 dp. Okay. This width will be wrap content, this also. Then add some padding like 10 dp. Okay, let's change its color. So this text color will be say color accent and this is color primary. Okay, layout margin say 5 dp. Now we need these options to be at right, so let's set gravity as a right. Okay. And the message will be like, do you want to delete this note? Okay, so now let's create a dialog. This code will be same, so I am just copying it. Dialog underscore delete. Then you need to create IDs for those text objects. So tv delete equal to text view. Same here, dialog dot find view by id. That id will be text underscore delete. Similarly, we need to use it for cancel. So tv cancel equal to text underscore cancel. Now tv cancel dot set on click listener. If user cancels this action, then you need to just dismiss that dialog. And if user confirms that action, then we need to add a logic for deleting that specific node. Okay, so this function will call here. Here also we'll pass that user nodes object. Whenever users click on this delete button, we'll get that object and we'll pass to this function. So here you need to add input parameter of type user nodes, say nodes object. Now as we did in edit or update node function, we'll do the same functionality, that is we'll use this interface for deleting our nodes. So better we'll add one method in this interface only, that is public void delete node. Okay, and here also we'll add input parameter of this object user nodes. Then in main activity you also need to implement this method. Okay, now this delete functionality is simple. You just need to specify your child node ID which you want to delete. So here the ID will be in this object because we want to delete that particular node only. So database nodes dot child user node dot get node ID dot remove value. Okay, and similar to previous functions, we'll also add completion listener here. So completion listener, here you can check this status of this task. So if task is successful, you can show the success message, and simultaneously we need to call this function because we need to show the updated data to the user. So node deleted successfully. Okay, you just need to set the ID of the node which you want to delete and just need to call this remove value method for deleting your nodes. Now here in adapter, similar to this update functionality, we need to call that interface method. So first we'll get that object here. Okay, update interface dot delete node, and you just need to pass the same object here, nodes object. Okay, so let's check it. So if I click on this button, app promotion, this confirmation dialog will be opened, and when you click on no, this dialog will be just dismissed. But when you click on yes button, okay, this note will be deleted. Now let's check it again, or first I will check it in the Firebase console. So this has only one node, the second node was deleted. Now let's add one simple note here again. Say title will be blog, and write blog about Firebase advantages. Okay, let's save it. You will see one more note is added here. Okay, and if you want to delete that note, Okay, that node was deleted. We didn't dismiss that dialog, so first we need to dismiss it here. Okay, that's why it's appearing again. So this is how you can update or delete any specific information or any specific node in a Firebase using that node ID. So that node ID is important. If you are generating a random node ID as we generated in our case, you need to store that ID in that model class so that you can refer to that specific child whenever you want to delete or whenever you want to update that child.